Hello everyone, welcome to the final day of the Sinquefield Cup 2022, and it's Firouzja winning the tournament after also winning the playoff match against Nepomniachtchi. And let's check out their rapid playoff and the decisive game of the match. Firouzja was white. He went for his pet line, the English opening. In important games, he goes for the English. C4, G3, E5, Bishop G2, C6. Right, Knight F3, E4, Knight E4, D5. They're following the previous game with Firouzja winning over Nepomniachtchi, C5, D5. But this time, Firouzja went for D3. Right. Against Nepomniachtchi, he went for Knight C2. All right. But here he went for E3 and D3. Okay, he's well prepared. Bishop E4 check, Knight C3. All right. Bishop takes E3. Previously, the game continued with Knight C5, a game by Gelfand and Inarchev. Inarchev won that game. Castles, takes, castles, and queen C2. White is actually better here, but Gelfand blundered somewhere in the middle game. Okay, let's take a look at the Firouzja game. Takes on C3, takes, he played Knight C5, C4. Queen E5 maybe not the best, yeah. I think black needs to go Queen H5 here. If take, then Knight takes D3 check. E2, Knight C1 first, right? Rook takes C1, Knight takes H5, Bishop takes E4. And with regards to pawn structure, black has a better structure. Although white has active pieces where rook B1 also attacking E7 here. But queen E5, not so much. Takes, castles. C5, okay, Knight B3, of course, protecting the rook. Castles F3, bishop pair. Knight E6, E4, and here Nepomniachtchi blundered Queen E7 and Firouzja, of course, quickly went for E5. These young players are too tactical. They're too good. They're not missing things now. What a blunder also. Black needs to take on C4, but even then, white should be better after F4. This majority does the pawn going to E5. It's hard for black to defend this position. This bishop. So E4, Queen E7, E5, game over. Because now queen cannot take on D4. This is a simple blunder. And bishop F4 and just a skewer on D6. So knight takes E4. A piece is a piece. The rest is just a matter of technique. 25. Queen takes. Pawn for a piece. It's a pawn for the bishop. Not enough compensation. Queen C7, rook C8, Queen F4, Queen D4, simplifying, Bishop F4, Knight F3. No chance at all, protecting F5. Knight E5, rook C1, takes, Knight into G6, and rook C7 here. Nepomniachtchi just resign. Nothing much you can do also here. Under attack. Threatens mate at some point here. What to do? Okay, for example, if you play A5, even here, white could go for bishop D6. Because if sorry, bishop D5. If your rook takes, for example, It's a mating net, rook c8. King f7, king f7, king h7, f8, or h8. And if you go, for example, king h7, and look at this, bishop d6. Again, you cannot capture the bishop d6, the rook c8. The pawn to f5, f5 to g6, g6 to h8. That's the coordination of the pawn, knight to the rook. But then again, that blunder. Well, we can say that it's costly, but even then, white was already better. Central pawns. f4 is coming, e5 is also coming. What can black do? Again, the only way was knight takes c4, but then f4. If you go back, again, let's say you go queen c3, e5, and where is your knight going? Okay, let's say this, for example, like let's say the knight goes to b7, and then some rook f3 and yes also, or maybe a3 first, yes, and rook f3. I think the queen is trapped. Firouzja, very young, very strong, potential world champion. He won the Rapid and Blitz St. Louis, Sinquefield Cup in St. Louis. He sweeps the crowns in St. Louis, Rapid, Blitz, and Classical. Wow. And with that also, he gets an extra 100,000 USD for winning. That's a lot of money. All right, so that was it. It's Alireza Firouzja winning the Sinquefield Cup 2022. Okay, but there's a bit of controversy in this tournament. A sad tournament, by the way. But it's already ended. It happens. There are bad memories here. But then again, let's take a look at the brighter side, the good chess that we have seen. Nothing else we can do. Just erase the negative thoughts and all. In fairness to Neyman, also the guy just went there to play chess. So that's the story of 2022 Sinquefield Cup. This is Coach Oliver. Stay safe, everyone.